Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today is week 8 of the 12-week Altered Playing Card Challenge. If you haven't seen any of the other videos, basically what we're doing is we're taking an ordinary playing card and we're altering it based on prompts given. We can use anything we want. For this, we can use, in my case, I'll be using napkins, but you can use tissue paper, you can use scrapbook paper, you can use magazines, you can embellish them as much or as little as you want, as long as you use the prompts that are given. This week, our prompts are spring and a word that you associate with spring. So to get started, you will need a regular playing card, and most of us have decks of cards laying around the house. Maybe you have a deck that is missing cards or is pretty worn out and you wouldn't really be using them. Great way to repurpose these. These can be used for bookmarks, they can be used for gift tags. You could put a little magnetic strip on the back and use it as a magnet. I actually have one up on my refrigerator that I did. So there's a few different uses for these, and they're really fun to do. So the supplies that I have here are, of course, my card. I have a piece of parchment paper because I will be using the iron-on technique. I have Mod Podge. This is just the matte Mod Podge. I have a pair of scissors, my sanding block, and my napkin of choice for spring. I picked this pretty napkin with the butterflies and the flowers on it. And then I found these stickers that I had. These are, they look like something that'd be used for card making or maybe junk journals or something. But I thought, oh my gosh, these are so pretty. I'm going to be using the one that says joy. Springtime does bring me joy. Living in Wisconsin and going through the winter, spring, although today it's chilly, it's raining, it's supposed to turn into snow. We had a little snow earlier in the week, and it's that funny time of the year. It will snow just enough to make things miserable, and it'll be gone by the next morning. So that's what we're dealing with right now. Yeah, I think that's really all the supplies that we need. Now, these cards have a shiny finish on them, and because I'm using Mod Podge and napkins, I'm going to use my sanding block. I'm going to dull the front of the card, and very, very simple. I'm just rubbing that across. Just a few times, and if you can see some of these white spots, it's taken some of that off, and it's now it has a dull finish to it, so the Mod Podge will adhere. So I've already gone and I've done a card. I'll be using this card today. I Mod Podged it, I let it dry, and oh, let me turn you down here so you can see what I'm doing. Alrighty, here we go. So I've got my piece of parchment paper. I have my card. I picked this pretty napkin. I'm just gonna put this on and see what image I want on here. I love the butterflies. They're so pretty. There's a little ladybug up there. Oh, maybe, I think I'll move it over here. There's a ladybug on that word. So let's see if I could get one of the ladybugs. All right, I think I've got it. I know I want to put that joy on the bottom, I think. So, okay, there we go. I'm going to fold this over, and I'm just going to iron this. This reactivates the Mod Podge. This is my go-to technique. Anything that is a flat surface, I use this technique with. Very simple. Takes care of the wrinkles right away. Okay, and we have that so far. I'm going to go ahead and cut this. Get rid of this excess napkin. I talk about napkin scraps. I keep my napkin scraps. You never know if you have something small or just something you're working on. You might need a specific color or maybe a pattern, a flower, something. So I keep mine, not these little tiny ones. I will throw that out. But this is a good size piece. So I'll keep that. I have a Ziploc bag. I throw all that in. And I can use that to make maybe a magnet, something small like that. So now I'm going to use my sanding block. I like doing this. I'm sorry about the noise if that bothers you, but I get a nice clean edge by doing this. You can, of course, just cut it, though, if you'd like. Okay, there we go. So far, this is what we have. So I'll just clean this up. Let me move this out of my way. And then I wanted to put this, I guess I can leave that on there. It has a little piece of foam on the back. I assume this was sticky at one time, but I think this is pretty, might be an old pack of stickers that I've had, because this is definitely not sticky anymore. So anyway, that's fine. I'll go ahead and I'll just glue this on. I'm going to use this tacky glue. I have to admit, I've been having a lot of fun doing these, and I decided that I would do these for a craft show that I have. It's not until May, but I thought, boy, with Mother's Day in May, this might be a nice little gift, maybe for kids to pick up for their moms. I'll bring magnetic strip that I can cut and put on the back if they decide they would like to turn that into a magnet. So I've made probably about 35 so far for my craft show. I like to have little items when I do shows. I'm just punching a hole in the top. I like to put a ribbon in the top. So I have this yellow, and then I have this pretty, it's like a mauve type color, I think. Choices. I didn't have any thin purple ribbon. I really wanted purple. I think I'm going to go with the yellow because there's yellow in this wording right here. So I'm just going to cut this in half. But I was saying I like to have things for kids. If kids come to the shows that are inexpensive and they can purchase for gifts. So I like to have magnets or these, and I'll, sell them pretty inexpensive. But yeah, as it gets closer, I'll probably have a video on everything that I've made for my craft show, and possibly my setup, and then how I did. But I am looking forward to that, and it's the beginning of May, and that'll be here before I know it. These days just seem to fly by for sure. Okay. All right. Quick and easy. That's one thing I love about these. I love making them. I can do a whole bunch of them in no time at all. This is what I have. This reminds me of spring. I get joy in spring. Hopefully it comes soon for us. We're really getting a little tired of the weather, but it'll be here at some point. So, and we could go a little bit further with this too and put maybe some bling on this, or dress it up a little bit more, and who knows, I might do that also. But anyway, I used my 2 prompts for this one. This is how it turned out. I thank you so much for joining me today. If this is your first time, welcome. If you have subscribed to my channel, I thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you real soon. Bye for now.